Hello everyone, today we will be exploring a theory regarding spiritual matter, the subject of this theory proposition being souls. This theory has a clearance level of 1. When doing research into out-of-body experiences, remote viewing, as well as our portal video, I learned a lot about how different forms of matter interact with the world, and about where our consciousness may connect or disconnect from our bodies and minds. This research has led me to a hypothesis about a few ways souls may function. I'm sure some of this has been brought up before in passing, but I'd like to make a dedicated video to my thought process. Now, if there's something else to consciousness, the soul, ghosts, or whatever else, it doesn't seem to be currently measurable by current methods, but it does seem to follow some sort of rules. It is similar to how we discovered dark matter. We know there's something there because of its effect on the universe, rather than seeing or recording the matter itself. The idea of having a spirit, the possible existence of ghosts or incorporeal entities, and even out-of-body experiences in remote viewing is the effect on the universe, even if not 100% tested. Consciousness may also be involved in the equation. There are a lot of concepts that have come out of quantum physics that may be able to help us to get closer to understanding part of the second half of the equation, what the incorporeal is made of. My full theory on this has two possibilities. Possibility 1 connects one concept in particle physics, while the second theory connects three concepts in both particle physics and astrophysics. While researching for my portal video, I found out about bosonic and fermionic particles. Fermionic is like you or me, unless a ghost is watching this, in which case, shout out to that ghost. Anyways, it works like you know physics to work. A particle hits another particle and they bounce off each other. If you try and force them together, it doesn't work and may even cause an explosion, or a nuclear detonation. Whoopsie. Bosonic matter does not work like that. Bosonic matter to fermionic matter is like antimatter to matter. Not in the way that they are opposites, but more in that it's like a weird cousin. Bosons do not work like this. Particles can overlap, gravity is a lie, so is the sky, the universe is a hologram. Okay, maybe not those last three, but bosonic particles can overlap with other particles. This could very well explain something that we can't see or measure, but interacts with the world nonetheless. Not only could our souls be bosonic, but they could be connected through dimensions. In my portal video, I talked about how, like us three-dimensional beings cast shadows on the ground in 2 dimensions, it is possible fourth-dimensional entities cast shadows onto our third dimension, and fit their fourth-dimensional weirdness into our dimension through shoving it all into each other in one entity by utilizing the properties of bosonic particles. Perhaps our souls work by doing the same thing and becoming bosonic matter across the gap and connecting to our massive brains. The problem is our brains and bodies, unlike shadows, can then send information right back across the gap. There are 2 ways to explain why this would work within the theory. The first is simple. Maybe instead of 2-dimensional shadows, it is 2-dimensional body parts. The palm of your hand is 2-dimensional, but can send signals back to the brain all the same. The second part of this theory is quantum entanglement. Now, we still don't understand how or why quantum entanglement occurs, but it violates the speed of light and the idea that things have to interact with each other to affect each other. Basically, this is what we know so far. 2 particles can become connected. When one particle is touched or affected in any way, the other particle, even if it is across the universe, can feel it or react to it. And this happens instantaneously, so faster than the current or any previous measurements of the speed of light. It does not violate physics, it laughs at physics. Although there are ways it could work perfectly fine within the confines of what we know about science and reality. Just like how an entity can travel from one part of Earth to another instantly using the shimmer class of portal I talked about in our portal video, a particle can connect to another through the same shortcut called the fourth dimension. If this is true, it further supports what I hypothesized. If a particle can entangle through the fourth dimension, why not from the fourth dimension? This is all speculative, but it would help explain how we can exit our body near death and view the world around us, or view another part of the globe when, third-dimensionally, it is very far. The bosonic theory explains why measurement is difficult and why ghosts or the incorporeal can phase through matter, reduce visibility, or interact with the world only through electricity and magnetism. This is just a lighter theory video and only proposes ideas I had and connections I had made. It does not prove anything. It is also so I can finish a video while I work on a larger, more prehistoric project. Hey, you should also subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.